Enjoy your meal, sir.
Oi, oi, you filthy swines! Get in here, sit down, behave yourselves. We're going to read some stuff. If you like it, stick around. If you don't, well, you could always bog off. It's up to you. Anyway, it's been for decades a science fiction trope that androids will rule the Earth, will be sharing the world with humanoid robots. And it started to feel like a promise that is never going to be fulfilled until recently, when a lot of these companies have been showcasing their latest humanoid robots. Some people are skeptical. Myself, I'm very hopeful. I think this is a route forward for civilization that is going to empower us more than hinder us. I think androids, humanoid robots, have a very big role in the next 100 years or more. Who knows? I mean, it's hard to predict what happens in 10 years from now, let alone 100, but I imagine we'll be seeing more of these chaps. Anyway, this article on the Daily Mail, written by Xantha Latham, who is the executive science editor. Well done, Xantha. McDonald's is testing humanoid robots in Shanghai, and they even wear the uniform. But this, I think, goes in line with my expectation that we're going to see a lot of these robots actually human piloted. It's going to be more of a collaboration between AI and human interaction. So I imagine that's what they are, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think we can denigrate androids too much when they're cooperating with a human pilot. Humanoid robots are serving up meals and entertaining customers at McDonald's in Shanghai, and they even wear the famous uniform. The machines, supplied by Chinese firm Keenon Robotics, have been deployed as part of a trial and hint at a future where robots handle routine tasks at fast food restaurants. In videos posted online, diners can be seen interacting with cyborgs dressed in the iconic red and yellow uniforms behind counters. Are they cyborgs? What do you mean cyborgs? Why are you calling them cyborgs? One humanoid wearing a black uniform with the word chef greets members of the public as they arrive. The other makes the famous M sign synonymous with the brand and showcases some dancing moves. Meanwhile, children can be seen chasing other robots disguised as cute animals as they deliver food and clean floors around the restaurant. Watch the robot squad suit up and enjoy the McDonald's party, Keenan Robotics wrote online. Our humanoid series are leading the squad and hitting the streets. It's a showcase of how service automation is becoming a seamless part of global dining, and how technology brings more smiles to every mealtime. In the video, one robot can be seen touching its thumb and index finger together to make an OK sign at the customer. Oh my goodness, no! Do they not know the woke connotations of that symbol? I guess it doesn't really matter in Asia. It's not really part of their pre-programmed fears. A smaller cube-shaped cleaning bot features a touchscreen and has been designed to look as if it were wearing a tie. John Banner, the executive vice president of McDonald's, explained the robots were there for a temporary greeting. Just to be clear, the robots were part of the grand opening of the Shanghai Science and Technology Museum restaurant. He wrote on social media. The robots were requested by the museum to draw attention. Mission accomplished. He added that the robots were not involved in any service or operational functions. While the machines were part of a trial and were only around for about 5 days, some people believe it won't be long until they're rolled out more widely. Shanghai is the test market, one person wrote on X. If the unit economics work, the rollout does not stay in China. Another said that this is the real future, adding humanoid robots greeting customers and delivery bots bringing your food, automate the kitchen a bit more, and boom, McDonald's stores basically run themselves with 0 staff. I don't know if the AI is sophisticated enough to actually have these dudes interacting with people, but I'm kind of going in line with a lot of CEOs of AI corporations are suggesting, and I know they have a bias for inspiring confidence in their products, but the result we've been seeing has been pretty miraculous. So I think it's safe to say that these sophisticated bodies that they've been creating are going to, in the next 5 or 10 years, actually be controlled by pretty sophisticated artificial intelligence minds as well. So right now doesn't make sense, but further down the road, I think perhaps they could be more autonomous. But even if they're not the super smartest robots, it's still functionally practical. You could employ somebody to teleoperate these things. You could enable stores to stay open later, perhaps in areas that are not as safe, maybe. However, others warned the robots would be destroyed if rolled out elsewhere. According to Keenan Robotics, its Dinnerbot T10, or do we have to call it T something? I don't think that's a good idea. That's trying to conjure up the wrong kind of imagery. Boasts 3D vision for safer obstacle avoidance in complex environments. So if you've got to say that they can see in 3D, then that suggests to me that they're a little bit retarded. It comes with open access trays to allow diners to easily pick up their food and features a 6-wheel shock-absorbing chassis to prevent spillage during sudden stops. So this is the one that is a roving trash can. This dude? Okay, it's like R2-D2. Its screen can be programmed to display different animal faces, including a cat, bunny, and deer, while a range of voices can be picked from. Meanwhile, their CleanBot C40 features a triple brush system for separating dry and wet spillages. It's been designed to easily handle crowds and irregular obstacles and can pick up objects including hair, paper scraps, dust, coffee, and juice. While the Keenan website does not list prices, these models retail for around $11,500 to $16,000 online. Their recently released X-Man R1 humanoid was designed specifically to interact with people, but appears to come with a $100,000 price tag. Not very practical, but a bit of a gimmick. Last week, the shocking moment a dancing robot went berserk at a restaurant was caught on camera. Customers at the Hey De Leo Hot Pot restaurant in San Jose, California, were enjoying their meals when a humanoid started showing off some moves. While performing a dance routine involving waving its arms and shaking its hips, the robot suddenly slams its hands down on a table. Oh no! This sends chopsticks and bright yellow sauce flying into the air while staff race over to try to turn it off. The humanoid continues to dance through the altercation, which saw 3 employees wrestle with the robot and try to drag it away at the scruff of its neck. Naughty robot. Just think of the potential advantages of having the ability to telepresence into a job. Anyway, let's see what this video is. Brace yourselves, we're going to see about watching this. But there wasn't an awful lot to that, but that was interesting. And I think it's probably, in my opinion, 5 to 10 years down the road when these things are going to become sophisticated enough that we might see them in consumer environments. I saw reports of humanoid robots being tested out in Ukraine. I know they're there for military applications. It's only a matter of time before practical applications start trickling down to more civilian needs. It'll be the police force next, I imagine. Perhaps SWAT teams and such. Within the next 5 to 10 years, I think we'll see that. That's my opinion. And then after that, it's going to probably, in my crazy opinion, flood the consumer market. So 2035 would be my crazy guess when this is going to start really hitting hard. But it might be sooner. I doubt it, though. The cost is going to be kind of prohibitive. And if there are certain world events that require social distancing again, perhaps this might actually be accelerated faster. But we don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's coming in the future? Except this, I don't think is going to be avoidable. Sorry, that's just the way it is. But that is it for now. Make sure you hit that like button, share the stream, say kind words, and the only thing I have left to say is Pigwig out.
Oink, oinkity, snort, snuffle, snuffle, squee, oink, oink, wee, squeal, snort, snort, oinkity, squee. Oink, 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 squee, squee, wee, 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 snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinky, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 wee, 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 oh. Snort, snuffle, oink, squee, squeal, wee, snort, oinky, oinkity, oink, oink, snuffle, wee, squee, snort, oink, squeal. Oink, 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 squee, squee, wee, 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 snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinky, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 wee, 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 oh. oinkity, snort, snuffle, snuffle, squee, oinkity, oink, oink, snuffle, squeeze, snort, oink, squeal. Oink, oink, oinkity, squee, squee, wee, snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinkity, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 wee, squeal, squeal. Snort, snuffle, oink, squeal, snort, oinky, oinkity, oink, 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 snuffle, squeeze, snort, oink, squeal, oink, oink, oinkity, squee, snuffle, snort, squeal, squeal, oinky, oink, snort, snort, squee, oink, 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 squeal, squeal, snort, snuffle, oink.